everybody, it's Ristita. Thanks for tuning in. So today I want to do a really short review on the Kamry X6. Now I just got this in the mail today and it actually came charged. I don't know how charged it was, but I was readily able to vape from it. I really like how it feels in my hand. So before we get into the specifics and its variable voltage capabilities, let's turn it on and take a quick vape. Pretty tasty. Now I've got an iClear 16 on here, and I found with this mod that it really pulls the flavor out of my iClears. Now in some of my other mods, my iClears almost taste like the juice and wick, for lack of a better term. It's almost like I know that there's a wick in there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. However, that time it tasted exactly like the Almond Joy candy bar, because I've got Vapor's Choice Almond Joy in there, and it's just incredible. And before we move on, I just want to send a shout out there to Wolf of Vapor's Choice. Thank you for the 215 milliliter bottles of Almond Joy. I am going to go through them like a fiend because your Almond Joy is just incredible. So thank you, Wolf, and a shout out there to all my friends on the e-cigarette forum. Okay, back to the specifics on the X6. All right, the build. Let's talk a little bit about the build. It's got an ego threaded top there. So ego threaded, it's got a really deep well. Now, what I noticed in there is that it's got a hole in the center pin. Now, I didn't notice it at first when I stuck my first tank on there, but when I took it off to change out flavors, I looked at it and I went, "Oh crap, did I do that?" But on observation, I realized that the hole is supposed to be there. So I freaked out a little bit. I thought, "Oh my gosh, did I punch a hole in there? Did the battery do that? Did the battery punch a hole through there?" I don't know. But since it does have ego threading, 510 threading on there, Clearos work, C4s, C5s, C6s, iClears, tanks such as the Smoke Tech dual coil. Wait, is this a Smoke Tech? Yeah, okay. Now the only thing that I found doesn't fit on here are MT3s and Kanger Pros. I don't know if there's anything else that doesn't fit on here. I don't know. But if anyone knows of any other things that don't fit on here, let me know. You can put them on there with an adapter, which I do have. But for the most part, I mainly use dual coil tanks and iClears. So anyway, so nice ego threading on there, and it will charge with any ego charger. Now let's talk about the casing. I really don't know what it's made of. I don't know if it's aluminum. I don't know if it's Delrin. I don't know, but it's a really nice housing on it. It's very sturdy. It's got these knurled grip type things there and there, much like a tactical flashlight, and the shape of it is really cool. It almost reminds me of bamboo, how it kind of goes in a little bit in there, so it's kind of waisted as far as like having a waist in there. So it kind of goes in there and also right through here. It's actually a really sexy looking mod. It's pretty cool. Now, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those self-defense keychains, the Kubotan or the Yawara. I used to carry around a Kubotan until someone at the airport took it away from me. But these things feel exactly like a Kubotan. Fits in my fist exactly right. So I figure if I ever have to defend myself while I'm vaping, I can probably do it, but probably with only this end, considering that there's probably going to be a tank on this side. All right, now let's talk about the variable voltage capabilities. Now, this little mod works off of a 1300 milliamp hour battery. So for me, if I vape it at one of the three choices that it has. It's got 3.6, 3.8, and 4.2 volts. I'm guessing if I vape it at 3.8, which is where I'm finding I'm preferring it, it's probably going to last me maybe about a day and a half, 2 days. And that's only because I switch between two mods every day. I always carry around two mods and switch between them. So pretty good battery life. But let's turn it on. The way you turn it on, whoops, it's already on. Let's get out of there. Is it off now? Yes. Okay, so now it's off. Now, it works off of a 5-click system. So just like any other Ego battery, it's 5 clicks to turn it on. And the light comes on red. Now, when it comes on red, like that, you're at 3.6 volts. Click it 5 more times. And it turns, what color is that again? Purple. Turns purple. I know it doesn't look purple on the video, but on purple, you are at 3.8 volts. Click it 5 more times and the light will turn blue. It's blue now, and you are at 4.2 volts. So only 3 choices as far as variable voltage, but what I do like about it is that it doesn't have any dials like it would on a Vision spinner or anything like that, and it doesn't have multiple buttons all over the place that I would be afraid of breaking if I put it in my pocket. If there is anything that I would complain about, it is that you have to click it 15 times to turn it off. But I guess it would force you to really think about turning your mod off before you put it in your pocket. So take it for a grain of salt. You could look at it as a blessing to really make sure that you're turning it off, or you can look at it like a pain in the ass. I really don't know where I stand on it. I'm kind of like in the middle. Do I think it's kind of a pain in the butt? Yeah, but I don't mind. So, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, other than that, it's a pretty sturdy mod. I have no qualms about putting it in my pocket, and I know that it's not going to feel cheap and feel like it's going to bust in my pocket, and I'm really happy about that. I like how it feels. It's not too heavy, and it's not too light. Nice weight. It doesn't feel cheap, so that's really good. So anyway, that is my first impressions of the Kamry X6. This is Ristita with her Kubaton self-defense mod. We'll talk to y'all next time. Boom!